So the quest continues. Our intrepid, whatever it is, continues to go on whatever he's doing around this, wherever it is. And, yeah.
Yes, that's very well explained, Paul. I'm very much clearer on what we're doing and why we're doing it, Paul.
Hey, don't blame me, Cecil, that the quest is cryptic. You know, I don't know where Esther Anson's teeth are. I still want to lick 'em, of course I do. But, you know, I don't know how we get to her. Guess we just have to find a telephone and ring Childline. Except I'm 32, I can't ring Childline anymore. The adult the adult line, well, that's very expensive. Oh, manatees washed up in that. No, oh, it's barrels or something. No. Oh.
There's a wreckage, Paul. It's the Cutty Sark.
Is it now? Just take a minute to appreciate the sunset. No, it's alright, isn't it?
Don't say tit, Paul.
Oh, here we go again.
Here I go again on my own.
What the hell was that?
That was me singing a modern song. I heard it on a programme.
What programme?
I think it was the Daily Politics show.
Right. Well. Oh, testicles. I was hoping I could get in there. Let's get some altitude and look down upon the situation. I'm spitting. For those that are interested, Cecil has now drawn the full constellation on his face with accompanying...
An imagined answer phone message. The tyres are flat, the wheel spins loosely, and the brake fluid has run like ink over this map, staining the landmarks and rendering the coastline mute, compromised. Where you saw galaxies, I saw only bruises, cut into the cliff by my lack of sobriety.
I haven't drawn a galaxy on my face. I'll have to do that.
Galaxy Smooth or one of the other Galaxy products?
I like minstrels. Are they galaxy?
They are. I think they're a Galaxy chocolate. What is going on? What are we doing?
It's just a tour around a Scottish island, Paul. With a man reading cryptic messages.
It's a bit boring for people to watch, though.
Well, tough titties.
Right. Tough bosoms. We're back at the top now. Are we? No, Bolsheviks.
I'll allow you to say that, Paul. It's not swearing. Nearly is, but it's not, which is quite good of you.
Yeah, is that right?
So to do, build a sandcastle.
No, I don't like them. They get in my pants and make my testicles itch.
Too much information, Paul.
Well, I'm not bothered. I'm all for the Freedom of Information Act. Ask me anything, Cecil.
Right. Where's my £5 gone from my purse?
I think Mum took that when she went to bingo this morning.
Right. I'll have to have a word with her. Where is your mother, anyway?
She's in the studio, isn't she, recording her song?
What?
Didn't you know?
What song's she recording?
She's doing the Old Northern Woman song as the final in the trilogy of ours. You know, Old Northern Man, Young Northern Man, Old Northern Woman.
Right, I'd be very interested to see her take on what a typical day in the life of an Old Northern woman is.
Well, I've read the lyrics, Cecil. They're bleak
There
and...
must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
They're bleak and self-pitying, Cecil.
Oh, bloody hell, what?
Yeah, she's really grumpy in it.
Can you give me for an example?
No, not really. I know the first verse is something about being woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning by your night farts. And that's why you have to sleep in separate beds.
That's not why, Paul.
But why is it then?
I get very violent in my sleep, you know this. That's why nobody shares a bedroom with me. Not a bedroom, a bed.
Right. It's a bit tedious now, Cecil. I don't know where to go. Scratching my head, it's a head scratcher, Cecil. And a humdinger.
Yes. 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 Gentle.
Right. I don't want to go over there. I want to get to that thing. The radio mast. And broadcast radio Thax to the dead island of nothingness. The abandoned wastelands of this man's psyche.
I had kidney stones, and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anaesthetic.
You don't have an operation
your
for
outline
kidney
and your speech
stones.
both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Oh, I understand now. That's why you gave birth to the island, because you had kidney stones and had to wee them out, which is very painful, isn't it, Cecil?
Absolutely, I had kidney stones in 1992. You were 12 years old, weren't you, Paul?
Absolutely. You know, if you watch that program about women giving birth, which I tried to watch, but it was too harrowing for me. You see the lady screaming. Well,
I begun my ascent on the green slope of the western side.
right.
I've looked deep
Trying to
into
tell
the
a
mountains
story,
and
lad.
shaft, and understood that I must go up and then find the way under.
Right.
I will stash the last vestiges of my civilization in the stone walls and work deeper from there.
Yeah.
I'm drawn by the aerial and the cliff edge.
Me too.
There is some form of rebirth waiting for me there.
Oh.
It was 1992. I was drinking a pint of milk every 6 hours. Eventually, a small ball of calcium built up inside my kidney. And eventually I got kidney stones, and they had to be broken down with ultrasonic sound, and I had to weigh them out. It was very painful, basically. No point in trying to tell a story in this game. Keeps interrupting me.
Oh, Dad. I want to live here. It's beauty. It's bleak, but I love it.
Inventory. A trestle table we spread wallpaper on in our first home.
This is what a trestle
Chair,
table
I
is.
laughed at you for
I've
being
always
camping
wondered
in
what
the
one
night.
is.
I was uncomfortable later.
I thought it
when
was
you laughed.
some fancy kind of
This
thing with...
diary, the bed with the broken springs. Once asleep, you have to remember not to dream. A change of clothes, Donnelly's book, stolen from Edinburgh Library on the way here. I will burn them all on the last morning and make an aerial of my own.
Right. I thought a trestle table was one of them things that extends, but I was an idiot and a fool.
I've told you a dozen times what a trestle table is, Paul. We used...
Excuse me, sir. What, Dad?
Well, we used to use them when we used to do the carport sales. In fact, there's computers resting on a trestle table, Paul.
Is it?
Yes, it's got the blanket over it as a beautiful tablecloth.
Oh, right, I didn't know. Just... Oh, so it is, Cecil. Not a big one like that, but oh, it's... Well... How fancy. I didn't know. I've learnt something. Thank you, dear Esther, dear Esther, dear Esther. Thank you, dear Esther, dear Esther.
Don't remember to breathe, Paul.
Can you die? Let's find out. Whee! Testicles. Oh.
Come back.
Come back to me now. Well, that's a strange plot device. If you died, come back. Come back. I think we'll leave it there for now. If anyone wants to buy me a camcorder so I don't have to do any more of these bloody games and I can do some proper videos, then feel free to give me one, you bastards. You bastards. You absolute bastards.
Paul!
Oh, you bastard.